Hello beautiful people, LosingDrea here, and sorry while my camera focuses in and out. I am not completely set up in my new home where I've moved about 135 miles from my old home. I've had quite a few delays and some things that have set us back, including the loss of one of my dogs. Kita was lost on the 29th of March, and we were supposed to move on the 29th, and we were unable to move because we couldn't find her, and we searched everywhere, and she's the oldest of the three that I had left from the four. We lost her daughter September 14th of last year, and she was just turned 14, I believe, in the end of March, somewhere around there. We never really knew her birthday. But she got out while we were doing the move. Somebody let her out because the moving truck was in the way. The gate wasn't closed, and she ran, as she always has done before. And usually she would come back, but she did not come back. I don't know if maybe the move scared her or maybe it was something else. My mom seems to think that wolves... and other people have told me this too, that wolves, when they know they're going to die, they'll run away from their family so that their family doesn't have to deal with it. Anyway, she ran away on the 29th, and she was picked up. We went looking for her everywhere, the 29th and the 30th. And finally, we had no choice. We had to leave because of the moving truck and what it was costing us. But we left, and we left word with all the neighbors and everybody in the neighborhood, and we never thought to call the police department. We never thought to, we did call 311. They said they did not find a dog that matched her description. But anyways, I guess she was picked up on our block, but 3 huge blocks away. We have short blocks and we have long blocks, 3 long blocks away. And I found out through... after we had gotten here the following night, my husband had to go back and get our car, and in doing so, he had talked to somebody, and they said, well, check out this website online, and they'd be able to, look up the dog and see if she's there. So we did, and there she was. And I was kind of pissed off because the lady, when I called, told me there was no dogs that matched her description, and there she was. So I could have found her a couple of days earlier, but they said that she had head trauma, hip dysplasia, an ear infection, and the list just kept going. Now, I knew about the head trauma, or what they believed to be head trauma, due to the fact that she had canine vestibular disease, which is something that elderly dogs, senior dogs, sometimes get. It lasts for about 2 or 3 weeks at the max. It goes away, but then there's sometimes left with a head tilt, which she was. So she was left with this head tilt, which I know is what they believed was head trauma. I don't believe she was hit. Anyways, they told me there was going to be all these fees and blah, blah, blah. It was going to cost us over $200 to get her, but I said I want my dog back. And my husband was going to travel the following night down to pick her up. I told him that we would call them and, make sure that there would be somebody there. We could make the arrangements and we'd pick her up. Well, when I called the following day, they told me, we're sorry, but the night right after you called, she passed away. So, goodbye to my 14-year-old Kita. Anywho, after that, now we're in the house. We're coming to the realization that we've lost our baby. And we're moved in. We're getting accustomed to our new surroundings, our new, neighborhood, our new neighbors. Things are going pretty okay. We're missing Kita a lot, but we're dealing with it. And, the cats all seem to be very happy and content in their new home. They're loving the fact that they have an outside patio with a screen that they can go out and play. They're loving the fact that there's tiles all over the floor that they can lay all over. I guess it's cooler than the terrazzo floor we had in the other house. And things are going great, but I have to get up in the middle of the night a couple of times and let the dogs out and make sure they don't do anything in the house. And they've been really good about that. But it's scary where I live to just go out in the middle of the night and 3 o'clock in the morning. It's like I hear these noises outside. They really freak me out. Well, somehow or another last night, right now it's Monday night, It's 9:38 p.m. in the evening on June 4th. It's actually my husband's birthday today. But I screwed up my schedule. I didn't even submit my schedule, and in doing so, I had no choice but to try to get whatever hours I could. And then in the quickness, I just scurried and said, I'll work Monday. And then I didn't even realize until it was too late that I'm working on his birthday. I know he's unhappy about it, even though he says it's alright. He understands. I'm off again tomorrow night, so hopefully we'll do something together. But right now, we're really not in a celebratory mood. So yeah, last night, I think somehow, some way, or sometime this morning before maybe we even got up, I don't know, maybe my mom, whoever, somebody let out Kahleigha. Kahleigha is our little Bengal kitty. The Bengal kitty that you guys may have seen in some of my videos where he sits in a chair, sits on his butt with his feet out, gets in my chair, doesn't get out. That's Handsome. Well, Kahleigha is our other Bengal. She's like a liger kitty. She's got leopard, tiger stripes and leopard spots. And we call her whiny ass. I mean, she literally is always, very talkative kitty. But lovable, very sweet. And somehow or another, I mean, she's never been out of the house before since the day my husband rescued her out of the middle of a median in North Miami Beach, where we moved from. And the fact that we just moved to a new house and her never being out, I don't know how probable she will be to come back to us. The houses here are spread out pretty far apart. And then in between most of the houses are these huge lots. And in these huge lots are just overgrowth of bushes and trees and just weird things. And they say there's rattlesnakes out here and wild boar, and there's jaguars and panthers, and I'm just scared. I'm scared for my poor little kitty cat. I don't know that something happened to her, or she's just somewhere scared. Hoping she finds her way back. I've heard from the neighbors that cats do very well out here, considering, but she is on her own. She's never been outside except for when she was a young little kitty. And definitely not in a place like we live here. So, yeah, I might have lost another cat, and I have one on the way out who's not doing very well health-wise. Though, I thought he was going to go on us before we even made the move, but he's still doing his thing. He's still, kicking, breathing, getting up, drinking, doing some eating. So anyways, yeah, that's what's going on with me. This is my new office, very bright. I look like hell. I tweezed my eyebrows because of my nerves instead of biting my nails, which I don't have because every last one of them broke. During the move, I tweezed the heck out of my eyebrows, and I over-tweezed. But anyways, my hair I need to do. I'm definitely in need of a hair job. I have the stuff to do it. I just have not done it. There was no weigh-in this past Sunday. I know I've been eating junk. I have my scale out here, and it looks like crap. It needs to be cleaned. And I think it may need a battery. I don't even know what kind of battery to put in it. But, those big watch batteries. So yeah, that's what's going on here with me. I have to definitely want to, just, just say that with everything going on and just losing my pets, I'm not a happy camper. My hands hurt really bad. I've been working them to the bone, doing this moving, unpacking. I have this phobia of unpacking, I'm gonna have to move again. I'm scared, the living situation, the fact that I have so many pets, And I lied about how many pets I have, and now I think that's what's coming back to bite me in the butt, is that I lied about the pet situation, and I should have never lied. But it seemed like we were never going to find a place to live if I didn't kind of withhold some of the truths. And one other thing was my husband did go back to get pick up our car. He picked up one of the outside cats and brought her back up here, and that's what he thinks could have caused Kahleigha to leave. I really don't think that's the case. I mean, she got out, she got scared, she ran somewhere, and she's lost until she finds her way. There are people on the block that are animal lovers. One guy, supposedly from one of the kids, told my husband likes cats, has a bunch of cats. Maybe he took her in. I don't know. All I could do is try to find the cords to my printer and get that hooked up and try to make a flyer or something and get that out somewhere, because I'd really love to have her back. So, with that said, so no weigh-in. Don't know what I weigh. Ooh, sorry. Over tweezing my eyebrows. Lost the dog, lost the cat. Gained another cat. So yeah, my mom's getting a bed. It'll be here tomorrow. I guess she can't wait. My brother came down from Sarasota and went and bought her a bunch of nice stuff, bedding and new comforter, and so I think she got some pillows. I don't know. And then last night we went and we got her some stuff from the store. Bought her like a bath mat so she doesn't slip in her bathtub and things like that. So yeah, so everybody's pretty much, happy in the new house, not freaking out, just unhappy that we seem to be losing animals, and to do it his birthday is really upsetting. He's really not, he's trying to hang in there with it, but this is not the way I want to get rid of my kids, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I got rid of the turtles. I gave them to a really nice home. I feel confident that I did the right thing with them. But to lose Keita the way we had, I can't get over it. I know I tell him I'm okay, but I want to just cry really bad. But then at the same time, I know that's not going to bring her back. And I guess everything happens for a reason. At least that's always been my belief, so that's what I always go on. And when it comes now to Kahleigha, I just hope that she finds her way home, because I really hate to think that I would have lost 2 kids in this move. And yeah, for anybody out there who thinks that I'm a nutbag for calling my animals my kids, screw you, okay? Because I never had any kids. My husband and I have been married 20 years, and our kids we consider are our pets. So if you don't like it, oh well. I really don't care. I mean, I am a nice person, but how can I be nice when I'm missing? It's like having your child snatched from you by a coyote or something. I mean, for all I know, that's what's happened to her out there, and I hate to think that, but I have to, because there are weird things going on outside my door, outside that window there, that, I take a chance of going out there because I don't want the dogs to get into the habit of peeing on the floor, but I hear noises and stuff going on out there that are scary. And so that poor little kitty who's, out there right now, I have to think she's scared. And she needs to find her way home. And we looked all day. I mean, Carlos didn't even come in the house. On his birthday, he mowed the entire lawn, front and back, and we don't have a small lawn. This is a big, huge property and a big, huge house. And he was out there. He mowed the entire lawn. He washed the walkways. He washed the house. He washed the patio. He washed the car. He did just so many things. So, yeah, on his birthday. And now he's out shopping for rocking chairs, because he fell in love with a rocking chair that he saw, and they would look perfect on the front porch, and that's what he wants to do, is go get a couple of rocking chairs. So it's his birthday. I told him go get a couple of rocking chairs. I'm not going to complain about that. Oh yeah, he also washed both Katie and Cody. They both got baths today. Can't forget that. And yeah. Okay, be happy, be healthy, be beautiful. Just be you. Be the boss of your own loss if you're on a weight loss journey. Love you guys.